green grass, blue skies, and gentle breezes. It almost seems perfect. However, the life of a child sometimes is not, and that's why these buildings exist. These are the grounds of Collier Services. Originally established in 1927 by the Sisters of the Good Shepherd, Collier Services now stands as a year-round, non-sectarian program for at-risk youth. Its mission: to believe in and nurture every young person's potential.
All of these programs really are based on the philosophy of the Sisters of the Good Shepherd, that one person or one soul is of more value than a world. And we hope that we provide a safe and nurturing atmosphere where these young people, despite any difficulties and challenges they may have had in their young lives, that they're able to move forward and to really experience their own goodness, their capabilities.
Sometimes kids will come to Collier because they're suffering from depression or anxiety. Some of them have problems with what's called oppositional defiant disorder. And sometimes kids are just academically, they're just disaffected with school. When they come here, they see, if I come here, I can turn things around. As our motto is, I'll have a chance to grow here. And they do grow here.
Collier Services is made up of 5 key programs: Collier High School, Collier Group Home, Cattery Day Camp, Cattery Environmental Center, and Project Echo. All of these programs aim to help young people and their families to thrive through difficult times. Collier High School meets the needs of students that public schools do not. Every student agrees to regular professional counseling.
Many of our students come to us with all kinds of issues, all kinds of difficulties, all kinds of problems. Some of them have had very traumatic backgrounds. And as therapists, we provide counseling for them once a week. And in that counseling, we try to help them deal with their backgrounds, deal with their issues, so that they then can enter the classroom and then move on, because education is the key piece for these youngsters to have a fruitful life.
We are like a huge school district in our small little community here at Collier High School. We offer something for every student. We have vocational programs, we have a great number of electives. We have classes for students who have remedial needs, but we also have a tremendous college prep program, and approximately 75% of our students go on to an Institute of Higher Learning.
The number of students that we have in our class doesn't exceed 8 students, and sometimes I have less than that. The students benefit most when they have an opportunity to actually get their hands on the materials. So I hold the students to a very high standard because they're taking science, and they may want to go on and do that in college, and if they do, they need to be prepared.
Usually my students don't have any trouble expressing their emotions, but often they're used to expressing their emotions in an inappropriate fashion. What drama does is give the students a way for them to channel their emotions. To come out of yourself and to share with an audience is a very healing thing for kids.
When I came here in 8th grade, I was a very rowdy, rambunctious, mean person, basically. And when I came here, a lot of the staff helped me. They have the counselors here that at the drop of a hat, you could see any one of them. It's very more one-on-one kind of thing going on. And the teachers kind of just get to your level and they talk to you as if you're equal instead of your superior. And I think that helps a lot in all academics and elective programs.
The smaller classrooms are a big plus in my opinion, because I went from a huge high school in a big town where teachers didn't even know your name. If I have a real problem, I can call my counselor and she'll see me right away. And one of the really good things is that you have a really good relationship with your counselor. You see the same counselor every year you're here. She comes and visits me over the summer. It's just a really good relationship, you build up the trust.
I have the opportunity to take students out for lunch, for a soda, see parents, talk with them and their parents if need be. And I think that really helps with the connection, and also with the partnership. I think that they really see that we care about them, and we don't just see them from September to June and don't care what happens during the summer.
Our standards are higher, our expectations are higher, and as soon as kids reach one level of mastery, let's say, in any given area, whether it be academics or personal growth, then we reset the bar. and ask the kids to come that much higher. And they do, because I think innately this is what all kids want to do. They want to be their very best.
I came to Collier at a very difficult point in my life. It wasn't looking like I was going to continue at my public school. I was kicked out of several of my classes. I was failing most of them. After spending a year here, I was completely different. I really opened up. I learned more about myself and more about other people. And at the end of the year, I ended up getting straight A's, which is something I never did in my entire life.
There was a bond that went on with your teachers. Even when I had went to a rehab and came back, they were still very supportive, did what they could to just lead me in the right direction.
My problem in regular school was I was incorrigible, rebellious, very defiant. Here, they had total control. They knew how to handle me.
Well, my daughter was a student here from 1997 through 1998, and we strongly, firmly believe that she would have never graduated high school without Collier, that it made all the difference. And I did come to a parent support group here too, which was great.
What it did for my kids was it taught them to think, and it taught them to realize that it's okay to be different. As a matter of fact, it's great to be different. And it found things in my kids that I knew was there and other people didn't see, and I really don't think that my kids knew that they had it in them, and then it started to come out.
The best day of my life, really, other than the birth of our children, was the first back-to-school night. We didn't know what it was we thought it was going to be the regular public school back-to-school night. And we went around to every teacher Emily had and had a private 5-minute chat with them. And we heard that we had an amazing kid. We heard that she was brilliant. We heard that she had so much to contribute.
Our prayers were answered.
I went home and I was just like,
we couldn't believe
Thank you.
that it was the same child.
And since then, she's taken off. That's what she needed. She needed someone to tell her that she was a good person, that she contributed to society, that she could make a difference.
However, the nurturing and support that Collier's outstanding staff gives to its young people doesn't end with Collier High School. Collier Services also provides a safe haven for teenage girls at this group home in nearby Red Bank, New Jersey. In this home away from home, the girls get the support they need to return to their families or live independently.
The group home is for adolescent girls who either have emotional or psychological disabilities. They, I think, learn the meaning of unconditional love by living with us. They're never judged. We never give up on them. We always teach them to believe in themselves and to conquer any dream that they have. And at the end of the day, they know that they're safe and that there's somebody there that loves them.
The group home is my #1 family, and I say that to this day. They believed in me. At first it was a little hard because I was stubborn, and you know, all teenagers think they're right. But I always tried to show them that I'm trying to improve, that I'm trying to do the right thing. And they just always stood by my side, and they always believed in me. Not any of them, like not one counselor ever doubted that I was going to make it.
My experience at the group home means so much to me. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for the group home.
At first, I didn't want to go. And sometimes you stay in a corner and you're afraid and you're just worried and you just don't want to open up that fast and start to share your stuff. You know, you start to love, you start to feel, you know, it's a family. It's not just, you know, just anybody, it's your family.
It's our responsibility to look beyond their anger, beyond their frustration, and to help to nurture them to recognize how valuable they are to themselves and to others. We have a beautiful house, but the group home is definitely a home.
Collier Services also gives younger children a chance to grow through its Cattery programs, Cattery Environmental Center, Cattery Day Camp, and Project Echo.
At Cattery, our philosophy is about respect, and we bring children out onto this beautiful property to help them to experience the outdoors and to learn about respect for themselves and for each other and for the world around them.
The Cattery Day Camp offers a summer program for urban and at-risk children ages 5 through 13, so they can enjoy the wonders of outdoor, rural life.
We're the only camp in the area that accepts a majority of our population because they have economic needs that won't allow the parents to send the children to camp.
Allowing children to be children is what is important, and allowing them to come outside and run around and enjoy the trails and roll down our big, beautiful hill here is so important, just to have that bit of childhood that is missing for a lot of children.
Throughout the summer, Cattery Day Camp serves over 400 kids.
My daughters do not come home with stories of being pushed or shoved or talked nasty to, sworn at, whatever. They come home at peace, tired. They look like they've been swimming, they're sunburned, they look kissed with the sun. I value that tremendously, that I know that they're safe here.
Totally different from where I came from. I grew up in a project in Asbury Park, and when you come up here, like within like the first 15 minutes, like everything starts to look different. You see hills, and you don't see the dirt road anymore, or you don't see the glass broken all over the place. And it's really loving and caring, and everybody's happy and joyous.
Project ECHO is our newest program. It's an extended school year program for youngsters who really would lose ground over the summer if they did not have educational and supportive services. And we're very happy that we're able to utilize our beautiful campus and to offer this opportunity for them.
For more than 3/4 of a century, Collier Services has been helping young people from all walks of life. With your help, we can continue our mission to serve those in need as the Sisters of the Good Shepherd first envisioned, that one person is of more value than a world.
When you see a young person's life turn around, when you see them be able to be happy in what they're doing, it really makes all that you do worthwhile.
We're very grateful to the students who come to Collier, because when they work hard and take advantage of all we have to offer, and their dreams are realized, then we know that we've given them a chance to grow.
Thank you, Collier.
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 Thank you, Collier. I love you.
Thank you, Collier.
Thank you, Collier. Thank you very much.
For more information on how you can help Collier Services or to schedule a tour, please call the number below. Collier Services can also be found online at www.collierservices.org.